Okay, so the next thing we're going to do are those trees. I'm going to make this tree here, which is just two objects, a cone and a cylinder. And then those ones, just spheres. They're very easy to make, so you can have a go yourself. And I'll just do it quickly now. Let's have a look. So the first thing I'm going to do is add cylinder. And I'm just going to scale down. Make sure you scale in Z as well. Okay. And then let's go and add a cone. For the cone, yeah, normally this is like 36 vertices. I just want 24 vertices. I don't need a lot of resolution. And radius 1, yeah, so this is the radius at the bottom part of it, and this is the radius at the top. As you can see here, it's made of triangles, so I don't want those triangles there. I just want to so give a little bit of radius at the top here. Yeah, so they are chords now, you see. And then here you can decide what you want, but we can resize later. So I'm happy with that shape. And this is going to be the base of it. So press Tab key and select the edge loop. Press Alt and then bevel. And here in the bevel, kind of I want it like that. And maybe I want, see how much you need. I'm going to put 4 segments. Let's have a look. 5 will do it. Okay. Okay, 5 segments, and that's done. Tab key to go to object mode, shade smooth. And now I need to change that. So I want to make those quads here. So tab key again. Select inset. And then delete that. Delete those faces. And select those edges. Or select those, sorry, I got the wrong one. Select those edges. And then face grid fill. Okay. Now I don't want this to be that flat, so I'm also gonna add a bevel here, and 2. Yeah, that will do. And now I want to go to my vertex. I'm just going to select the vertex right in the middle there. That one is right in the middle. I'm gonna go to my proportional editing, and I'm just gonna press G to move and roll your scroll your mouse so you can decide which area has been affected. I want just at the top there. Okay, so it's not flat. Okay, I think I'm happy with the shape of my tree. And don't forget, I also need to delete that one at the bottom, that face, and then do a grid fill. Yeah, so now I'm going to also shade smooth that one. So select those and then join them. Actually, no, I'm going to add a new material. So I'll select new. And I'm just going to go, going to call it green. For now, I'm just going to put any green, so just as a reference. Okay. And this one, I'll call it brown tree, brown trunk, let's say. And then you can join, okay? So if you want to see what's look like, that's how it looks like at the moment. So we've got some colors there that we can change afterwards. So let's bring our road back. And now we can kind of think of proportions. And you see, I mean, this is a huge tree. If you compare, a tree cannot be the size of the beauty. So we're going to scale down. Also, the other thing I want to do, I want to put my pivot point at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to go down here, Tab key, and then you select those, Shift S, cursor to selected, there you go. And then Tab key again, Object, Set Origin to 3D Cursor. Now it's at the bottom there, which is great. So I'll bring my road back, and then press number 1, G, and bring it down here. Just put it there, on the top of the pavement. And I think it's still a bit too big, so I'm just going to bring it down a little bit more. So now it stays on the road, and then I can just move and put around somewhere. Okay. Shift D to duplicate, Y, and I'm just going to put one. My reference has one on the side and one there, so I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Maybe I'm going to bring a little bit to this side here. That's my tree. Okay. You can make it slightly bigger so they don't look exactly the same. So I'm going to make this one slightly bigger, and that one I will leave it smaller. So, okay. So now the other tree is this one. The same idea, just using primitive objects. I'm just going to put 3 cylinders and 3 spheres. Okay, I always press number 0 here so I can check how it's looking in shot. Okay, so we have the 2 trees, and now we can do very simple as well. The benches, try to do the bench yourself. It's very easy. Yeah, so just keep going. I'm going to do it as well. And we do the lamp as well. Okay, so I'm going to create a collection here. I'm going to call it trees. Okay, and then so I'm just going to rename those So now we're going to do the bench. Okay, let me just turn off the road again and even turn off the trees for now. And the bench, again, very easy. So what you're going to do is just a bunch of cubes. Okay, so resize them. Yeah, so let me just bring a tree back. Just bring the trees back. So I'm going to make this even thinner now. Okay. So I'm just going to bring my tree nearby so I can kind of have an idea. Okay. Right. So, and I'm going to turn off the buildings now. There you go. And the trees I want it on. Okay, so let's have a look at them. So my bench would have a few, just go around, maybe 4. So I think they're still kind of too thick. There you go. So I could just create, I'm just going to create an array. So you come here, create an array. The array in Z, so you press 0 here, press 1 there, and then move this, click and hold. There you go. And 3, 4. And I think you see it now, if I can make it smaller, all of them will be smaller because it's an array. Okay. Okay, so there you go. Got my bench, and I'm going to duplicate now and Z, and then rotate in Y, so 90 degrees. And I want to bring it here. Yeah. So I've got the bench, and now I need to kind of do the legs. Let's do the support here first. Okay. So at the moment, I'm not going to apply the array just yet, because just in case I want to change a few things, right? So I'm just going to leave it for now. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to duplicate once again, press X. And then now this one, I don't want an array. And I'm just going to do this. I want it kind of thin now. And G. Kind of support, so it's kind of connecting the top and the bottom. So just put it like that. You can join those two. And then just going to add the material, metal bench. Okay. And I'm just going to put a random color again. Kind of, there you go. See, if you go there, you can see. Right? Shift D and Y, and it's there. Look at sizing now, and then bring the back on the road. Yeah, so it's a bit too high now, so I have to bring it down here. I wanted to put a little bit of a curve on this leg. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to position. All right. Okay. So now what I want to do is tab key, and I'm going to select all these corners here. So now I can actually move, just hide those for a second. And then bevel. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Tab key, and then duplicate, Shift D, escape to go back to the same place, scale, and then scale in Y. Think about how thick you want it to be. So, okay, something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to apply in that first one. I am going to apply a boolean. And then I'm going to subtract from this one, right? Okay, so if you turn this one off, as you can see. So I don't need, now I select this one, I'm going to apply my boolean. Apply. Okay, and then I can delete this one. Okay, let's bring back the other things, and you have it there. Yeah, okay. So let me just add this material as well. So metal bench, and this one I want metal bench as well. And if we look at that, yeah, perfect. Okay, right. I think I'm going to put a material for this one as well. I'm just going to create a new one, wood bench, and just another color there. There you go. And the same as this one. Okay. I don't think I will change anything, so I can actually apply, I'm going to apply the array. Okay, so now we want to put the, again, we want to put our pivot point at the bottom here. It can be anywhere here, so I'm just going to use that one. Tab key, select that face, Shift S, cursor to selected, tab key again, object, set origin to 3D cursor, and then we have it. Okay, so now I can go back to bring my road back and place here where I want to place. Proportion here, a little bit bigger. Okay, Shift D and then Y. So I forgot the lamp. So the lamp is, 3 cylinders or 1 cylinder that you can extrude, and then that top bit. So let's just get it done. So I'm just going to create a UV sphere and scale down. G. Okay, I'm going to turn off the road again. And what I'm going to do with this, in order to get that kind of shape, there, I'm just going to use and scale the parts of the sphere. So tab key, going to select those actually faces, and then Control Plus to extend your selection around here. And I'm going to turn on my proportional editing, and I'm going to see, depending on how you scroll up and down, and then how much you affect. So kind of that shape, and then I'm going to move up. Okay. And now I'm going to turn off, and I'm actually going to scale down that bit and bring up a little bit. Okay. So that's the kind of shape, but I'm here, this bit is a bit too round, so I'm just going to select the faces, the edges, Alt select, and I can dissolve those. Dissolve edges. Dissolve edges. Okay. Also want to just go back to my orthographic view, Alt, and I'm just going to scale down because I wanted a little bit more, I want less round shape. Okay, yeah, that kind of shape I want. And I want to delete those at the bottom here. Okay. And then select the edges. And then grid fill, you know that how it goes now. And now I'm going to add some bevel here. Yeah, so maybe 2. Shade smooth, and here we go. So I might add some extra loop cuts here. There, just to add a little bit more sharpness in that area there. Okay, so now we just need a couple of cylinders. So again, add cylinder 24 and scale down. For now, and I think scale and actually make it slightly thicker and then put it there. And now what I'm going to do, instead of having to copy and paste, I'm just going to edit this. Press 3 to select that face. Press 3 here. Select that face, and then inset. Press I to inset. Inset a little bit. And then extrude. I think I would like to insert a little bit more. So if I insert through here you go. I have more control here. Yeah, I want that one quite thick like this. And then extrude. Insert again. And then extrude. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I just would like to add a couple of bevel here. So Alt, select those ones, and then bevel. because, yeah, and then add set origin to 3D cursor, and then we have it. So I'm going to add a material. I'm going to call it light. And then for this one, I'm going to add a pole. Okay, just going to add any color here for now. Maybe a gray kind of thing. Okay, so yeah. So now I can join them. And then don't forget to set origin to 3D cursor, and then we have it. So let's bring our road back. And again, let's place it. And adjust any size. I think it's a little bit too big, and now I want it taller. Okay. One here, see where I put the other ones. I had 3, I can use an array as well. So let's do an array on both sides. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this one here, a little bit closer to the road for that one. Maybe my tree, I'm gonna bring it down this way a little bit. And then add an array. I want in Y. So, and then I want 3. Okay, so I have 3 there. That should be all right. And then Shift D and X. You can move slightly so they are not in front of each other. So let's just do this one. Okay. So we have it.